Hello. Got a few more minutes, so I'll be there soon. Just putting some finishing touches on things, waiting for people to kind of come in and get their stuff to. And I gotta grab me some water real quick. So. Thank you. I don't have a plug for them. Hello. Thank you all for coming. Sorry, just doing some last minute things. Yes, go ahead and light the incense. Hold on. Yeah. I think you need to turn the main light on. Hello. All is a go. Let's see, who do we have here? If you say something, I'll know that you're here. I see I've got 2 people on, 2 likes. That's awesome. Master number 22. I kind of had to push it out to 6:30 because I went and did a dog blessing for a dog camp today. Hi, Fairy. Thank you for coming. I don't know who else is here. I'm guessing that's me. We got one more. Oh, that would be my production manager. He's here as well. You gotta put your volume down so it doesn't feed back. Okay. So, but I'm going to have to get up and put some lights on in just a moment here. It was fun doing that dog blessing. It's a 2-week camp, and it's a nonprofit organization called Wild Blue Dogs, and they're in Seal Beach, California. And like everyone there was so awesome. Like I couldn't believe they've only been at it for like a week, and the dogs, like even like 5-month-old puppy dogs, are just like so super well behaved and calm and mellow. Like they are teaching them for like all kinds of stuff and special training, and I was blessed to even do this at short notice. So, but I was going to wait for a few more people to come on. So then that way I can start talking about the Atlantis record keeper crystals, since I talked about the Lemurian crystals last time. And it seemed to do well. But since you're here, Fairy, I still haven't been able to finish it because I had to do a speech and all of that today. But I'll show you the start of the pendant that I'm making you. It's chrysocolla and beads surrounding it as a pendant. And the chrysocolla, what it does is it takes the crown, third eye chakra, throat chakra, and heart chakra and like kind of melds them together in a warm, loving way. Shut my door. And I thought that would be perfect for you, and it will help communicate in a loving way, along with holding yourself within your higher self and your higher vibration as well, coming from the heart. So I thought that was really, like, it just kind of spoke to me. I did get it in Virginia City. So yes, I'll make you. So Unknown Uwu is now Blanky Cozy. So because he likes blankets. And now that I've got this down, yay! Blanky Cozy. I'm very honored and grateful for your gift. I don't know, are you still planning on coming up here this month, Fairy, or are you not going to? Because I know you have a family member who's having a baby soon. Probably not going to happen. Okay, so if it was, I was just going to hold off and have you come by and pick it up, but I'll make sure that as soon as it's done, I ship it off to you. So then that way you can have your fun little goodies that I made you. Dana, at the end of the month. So at the end of the month, you're going to come up here possibly. Sorry, he's trying to help make the lighting a little bit better. Okay, that's fine. So, what? Sorry. No, unfortunately not. That's just when she's due. Oh, okay. She's due at the end of the month. Well, maybe you'll be able to come up here after that, or after the baby's here, and we know that he or she is healthy and happy and all of that fun stuff. So that'll be nice. Anyhow, I keep hoping for a miracle. Yes, hold and manifest that miracle. We all have the manifestation process inside of us. It's just we end up questioning it, and then it all like kind of blows up sometimes. But I always look at it this way: if it doesn't happen when you want it to, there's something better that's going to come your way, and it wasn't meant to be, because you're supposed to be waiting for a better experience that comes along its way. So since it's only 6:31, so I said 6:30. 6 or 6:30. So I'll give it like another few minutes here. And I've got all of my stuff ready to go and to show off at the end of what I'm talking about with the Atlantean record keeping crystals. So we just got to hold positive thoughts and unconditional love towards every living thing at this point, just because it's a lot going on. And even like some of the people that I talked to today for the dog blessings, like they've been through a lot too, and their dogs are there in their lives at that moment because they need the dog as much as the dog needs them right now. So it's just all in divine timing. And if anyone is interested in making a donation to help people train their dogs to be service dogs, or just well-behaved dog, or even police and other sorts of training they do with the dogs, like arson dogs and stuff like that. They help people train, and it's a nonprofit organization, and it's Wild Blue Dogs. They, because of what's gone on this year, their donations have been down 75%. But even if you can only donate $1 or more, every little bit helps for sure. So I'm going to go on to the Atlantean record keepers. They're crystals that are formed similar. They're like clear quartz looking crystals that look like Lemurian crystals. They look like just regular quartz crystals. But I don't think you'll be able to see it on camera at all, because you have to show it in a certain light. But they have a little triangle on them. And the reason why they have the triangle on them is because that represents the element of, they're very water element crystals. So how you identify them as an Atlantean record keeper is they have a triangle on them, which is the symbol of fire, which is right there. And the top right corner is my fire symbol. So it balances the crystal out. Can you put your flashlight on for me, please? Marty, hi. Thank you for coming. I'm trying to find where you might see it. I don't think you're going to be able to see it because they're almost microscopic. But basically, if you examine your quartz crystals and it has the triangle on it, sometimes there's only one, sometimes there's multiples. Usually, I've found quite a few of them. This one you can see a little bit better, but let me try and focus. Sorry, I'm having, no, that's not going to work. But this one here does have like a couple of triangles, like right up in that little spot right there. And they too demonstrate unique energies. And that are valuable in today's world because, like the Lemurian crystals, help you feel connected. They help you facilitate communication with higher beings and higher energy levels. They diagnose imbalances of your chakras, and it brings the water element into areas of your life that you need it. Let's see, pretty sure my Herkimer is the record keeper. I wouldn't doubt it. A lot of Herkimers I've noticed have those little triangles on them. These ones, I don't know, they got cut in half, but I was drawn to them for some reason. But this one is almost like it was part of Atlantis and Lemuria. Can you please stop shining the light? It's not working with the crystals. Because it has like the little bar coding, and then it has like a couple of triangles up here at the top. But unfortunately on camera you can't see them very well. I have meditated with these guys before, and they're pretty awesome to meditate with. And again, you don't want to expect anything with meditating with those type of crystals because you're downloading information from the crystals. So you don't know what kind of information you're really downloading from those kind of crystals. They are difficult to find. Even when you have one, it can be difficult to discern that it is indeed an Atlantean record keeper because sometimes you need to shine it in the right light. The best way I have found is on a bright sunny day in a magnifying glass because sometimes those triangles are really, really hard to see. Oh, nice. It's got multiples triangles on it. That's super cool. My lighting's fine. Oh, well, I'm okay with what it is. They do have the yin element energies with them. And they are all marked. And I already said that there's always like one or more triangles, or trigons is another word for the triangles. Sometimes they're indented, sometimes they're raised, but always an upward pointing triangle. The reason why is to balance out all of that water energy with the fire energy. And and they're also containers for complied wisdom of men and women of Atlantis. They contain different knowledge and provide unique understanding of basic universal truths, which I found that to be awesome. Like, it's confirmed a lot of stuff that I personally have thought in my own mind, and it has helped me confirm that. They seem to contain either understanding or knowledge, and at least that we can currently understand. Do not seek particular answers when meditating with the crystals. The results will vary. They require a very receptive mind. You have to be in a very receptive state of mind in order to receive the information that they're trying to share. And you can't be judgmental of it either. But we as human beings, we have this perception to be judgmental, but it's part of the experience for us to learn that it's not our right to actually judge, which they do help with that kind of energy. Sometimes they transmit different knowledge and understanding to different users. So you may meditate with one particular Atlantean record keeping crystal, but yet someone else meditates with that same crystal and they receive different information than you did from that crystal. And they have a simple direct message that multiple users seem to decipher as about the same message. So it could be the same message. It could be a different message. It just depends on what way you interpret that message. It could be a different interpretation to your understanding of the said message from the Atlantean record keeper, so you can share that knowledge with somebody else. Sometimes you can get the messages quickly, sometimes it takes a little more time. It just depends on how open you are to receiving the message of the crystal. And then also it's a form from the universal life force, and it helps with relationships with being of other energies and light levels. If you're going to use it in feng shui, make sure you put it in the south position of your home, because that's where it's going to utilize the best energy for your home life and opening up that knowledge of the universe. Let's see. And then part of the reason why you place it in the south for the feng shui position is because it contains mostly an water element. The fire triangle is the ancient symbol of fire, and it's just there to balance the water energy. Like everything else in life needs balance, but feng shui are ancient and maybe were widely more known than just in China. It would appear the ancient Atlantis knew of that as well. Maybe they were the ones who taught the Chinese about the feng shui from when Atlantis sunk. The people of Atlantis could have made it there and taught them about that. And sorry, I'm just trying to go over my notes a little bit because it's been a minute. And to keep your life moving forward towards your goals, use the water element energy and ancient knowledge of Atlantis. It is found in the record keepers in your meditations. you might consider placing one or two of them in the north part of your home. So maybe place one in the south and one or two in the north, because it will help keep the energy flowing instead of it staying stagnant in one area. And avoid placing them in light brown areas of your home, because those are the earth those would represent the earth element of your home, or the light brown areas. So I would avoid putting light brown stuff in the north or the south part of your home to keep that water energy flowing and reoccurring. So otherwise it can be diminished by the earth energy. So if anyone has any questions for me, I would be happy to answer them. That's kind of the end of the information I have on the Atlantean record-keeping crystals. What I did want to do, let me go grab a couple of things so I can show you guys. Because I did say I was going to go over what I put in my blessing boxes. It depends on what your intentions are for the blessing boxes. How you want to bless them is, I grabbed just a couple more things. So, usually what I will do is each blessing box, no matter the size, always comes with a stick of Palo Santo and a smudge bundle. So you can cleanse and bless your home. And then depending on the energy, and the candles aren't always consistent. Usually what I do is really I try to, for all around, use some white candles. And the small wet blessing box, you get one white candle, and then I will pick out, like, for example, like a protection box. I would maybe put a piece of shungite in it, and let's see, piece of shungite, maybe a snowflake obsidian, which is a good grounding protection, and luck stone. Shungite helps protect against like EMFs, and has like all kinds of stuff. Maybe that's what I'll look up and study next. And like a red jasper would be a protection. So you got 3 stones with the small one. The large one, or the medium one, you would get 6 stones with. which I would add more protection, maybe stones that would help with anxiety. I do inscribe the candles with ancient symbols for either protection, health, wealth, again, depending on the size of the box. You'll get more candles, like say a medium box, you'll get 2 of these little, or 2 of the candles. And then sometimes I will add different color candles to those boxes. Again, it depends on what your intentions are. I can do really anything you want. It has detailed instructions on helping you manifest what you want and need. I rub them with specific oils. So then that way it helps ignite those intentions. It really like a money box, I would put a green candle. Like if you're working on your sacral or solar plexus chakra, like maybe opening those up, I would do an orange and yellow candle. If you want to do like more higher consciousness meditation work, I would add a purple candle. It just depends on what your intentions are. If it's like kind of neutral intentions, I try to stick with the white candles because they're universal. They can be used for anything. Like I said, I inscribe them with different ancient symbols to help move those manifestations along. And you can sit and meditate with the candles in the meditation box. They usually last for about an hour. So I'd set aside an hour's time, let them burn all the way out, and meditate on that, because that's going to help push your manifestation process. Because it could be for abundance, it could be for a job, it could be for a better home situation. I try to stick with positive manifestations. I did do one for my stepdaughter because she was having a spirit problem, and I really need to know the details of what intentions you're putting toward the spirit box or the blessing boxes. So then that way we can work together. I meditate on it. I ask source or the universe what would be the best outcome for this. And usually they come and they tell me the crystals, they talk to me. So once I get a feel for your energy, I know which ones of these want to go live with said person who I do the blessing box for. Hers was for protection and cleansing the home of a negative entity. So it worked. I had her get rid of whatever stuff it was that she had brought into the home, which turns out that's what it was, is it something attached itself to a blanket that she had brought into her home, and it was terrifying the girls. So I was happy to help on that one, and I believe she posted a review on that on my Facebook page. She didn't do it on my website because I don't know if I have a spot for reviews on my website, which is pretty cool. Somebody else showed up. Hi. So we've got 4 viewers and 3 likes. This is pretty cool. I really didn't expect this much on this one since it's been a month since I did the last, or a little over a month since I did the last one. And then I'm going to go on and I'm going to share my little crystal prisms, which I'll be putting up by the end of next week. This one here has tree agate and picture jasper. These are 30, and that includes the shipping. So basically it's $5 for shipping and $25 each. I do have, I can take special requests if you want to message me on Instagram or hit up my website, spiritwithintahoe.com. This one here is snowflake obsidian and fancy jasper. And they're beautiful crystals. I've tested them in the sun. Lots and lots of rainbows come off of them. And then this one here is amethyst and fancy jasper, made by Ronan, my little guy. And he's been helping me. He enjoys doing it. So you're glad you made it. I'm glad you made it too, Fairy. Thank you for coming. And thank you everyone else who's here. And then this one here that I made is turquoise and mahogany obsidian, which is a beautiful one too. Ronan likes to call them disco balls. And we've got the last one he made. So only got 3 made so far because I've been working on other projects too. And then I was going to move on to showing you guys the dream catchers because I made a lot of those. I still have a little more time. This one here has a fancy jasper. He likes the fancy jasper. And clear glass beads. So, which is pretty cool. He's done that. And then I have, or actually what I'll do is I'll go to the pendants first and then we'll do the dream catchers because they're a little bulkier, the dream catchers. So this one here, I got some beeswax on it still. I just made a few days ago. That one's number 6 that I'll have to post on the website. It's got some silver and some orange beads, and that's a piece of opalite there. This one here is number 2, which I want to say this is probably one of my favorite ones. And it has some like off-white colored beads with some red beads. They look kind of orange, but they're like a cherry red. And that is dyed howlite to make look like turquoise. So I definitely let people know. Hi, new person. Thank you for coming. Now I've got 5 watching and 3 likes. So don't forget to like. This one here is number 4. It's got orange and pink beads. The orange kind of has like a iridescent coating on it, which that one is on my website. This one here is number 6, and that's carnelian with some light purple and blue beads. And I do the beading all by hand, so it takes me a minute to do so. This one here is number 1. That's Green Adventuring with yellow and white beads. It was feeling sunny that day. Thank you. Thank you, Fairy. And then this one here is Ruby Zozite with purple and red beads. This is number 3. They all have leather backings, and I use recycled leather for the backs of them because not everyone can wear metal, but they do come with a leather adjustable cord as well. I just haven't put them on yet because they get kind of tangled up. In the meantime, let me see if I have something I can show you similar to the cord. This is one that I don't know. I just got it from somewhere. So that's a tiger eye bead there. But the cords, they adjust like so. And then you just pull the ends and you can make them tighter so it can go over your head. Or you can put it on a chain if you choose. And this is the last one. I have some blue-green beads with some turquoise-looking beads. This one's number 5, and that's rose quartz in the center. That's also posted on my website. So I do have some more pictures to take to post. So now on to the dream catchers. I don't remember which branches are which. I have them labeled on my website, spiritwithintahoe.com. Thank you, Fairy, for doing that. I go out and I find willow branches or plum tree or cherry tree branches, and I wrap them in a circle, tie them with wire. I do all the webbing myself. Like this one has some silver beads and a really pretty glass bead on it with some rooster feathers and a peacock feather. This one's number 1. So as he hands them to me, I'm going to describe them and hang them on something else. So this one here is number 2, which I kind of like this one. It's kind of fun. I'm not sure what bird feather this is, but it's an orange Tahoe bird feather. I want to say it's probably a robin. And then I have 2 stellar jay feathers on the side, which this one wants to wiggle. So, hi, M. Reed. Thank you for coming. And feel free to ask me any questions if you wish as well. This one is number 3. And this one has some pheasant feathers, which I really like these pheasant feathers. Some of them are kind of wild. And a peacock feather. Let's see. There's the good side of the peacock feather. So I try to make each one uniquely different. So there's only one of each. That's why I have them numbered. This one here is number 4. And then I have amethyst, azurite, malachite, and a black obsidian. And that one has 3 different kinds of feathers. Rooster, pheasant, and peacock. I take it M. Reed is again. Yay, Marty, you're back. Thank you. This one here is number 5, and this one has the onyx and amethyst beads along with the rooster feathers. I really like the way they flow. They're pretty awesome with the way they flow. And all of these dream catchers I do have posted on my website, except for the last 2 little ones. I was just going to add those in. And I have one of these sun catcher guys. He came with a boo-boo on him, like right here. So I was going to make it and just like kind of throw it in a surprise box for someone. Just because it still gives off lots of good rainbows. This one's number 6. And these are all pheasant feathers on this one. Pretty awesome. Hi, Glitch. Thank you for coming. You did make it. This is number 7. This is kind of larger. They're all priced the same. This one has lapis beads, and then this one is a Caribbean calcite bead on there as well, with ostrich feathers. And then I have this one here. This one is a number 8. And we have Crazy Lace Agate, and then I'm not sure of the other one, but like I said, they're all in the description on my website, what beads are on there. This one's number 9. Some of them are bigger hoops than others. I go based off of price-wise the cost of my materials and that. And this one has clear quartz and onyx beads on it with pheasant and peacock feathers. And this one is number 10. So I have a lot more than last time. I'm going to try and do some lives at least every other week now. And this one has amethyst and azurite malachite with 2 rooster feathers and a ostrich feather. This one is 11. Let me see. Let's see. Yes, you are Morgan. All right, good to know. Now I can call you Morgan. I love that name. Hello, Glitch. What's up? This one's number 11. Another one I handmade. I actually handmade all of them, so I should stop saying that. These are malachite azurite beads, and then that is a jasper bead as well with pheasant and peacock feathers. We've got number 12, which is type of jasper, and we have the pheasant and an ostrich feather there with the metal bead. And then I've showed you guys these ones before. This one's number 13. And this is hemp string, and the other ones I just showed you are imitation sinew. And these have wood, glass, and clay beads on them. So If you go to my website, hit me up on Instagram or Messenger, I can take whatever one you want off of the website. They're $30 each, and that includes the purchase. And these are all clay and wood beads with just some gray Tahoe bird feathers. I'm not sure what kind of bird, so because I didn't see them. I hope it's not pigeon feathers, but if it is, that's okay. And then these ones don't count. And then these are the two little guys that I made that might end up in somebody's surprise box for the orders. I'm just gonna, after 20 people order, I'm just gonna throw some names in a hat and pull them out that way. One has lapis and crazy lace agate, and then the other one has onyx and amethyst. So thank you, Marty. Thank you, Morgan. Yes, he's helping me for sure. And then I'll show you guys my smudging wands, or they could be used as meditation wands, however you want to use them. So let's see, I'll go in order here. I'm not going to. So this one here, they all have quartz crystals on them. I'll let you decide if they're Lemurian or not. So this one has rooster, pheasant, and peacock, and ostrich feather. That's number one. Number two is peacock and ostrich. Again, with the quartz crystal leather wrap to hide the ends of the feathers. Can you go let the girls in? Or Rory will do it. Just tell him to do it, please. Sorry. The girls are being silly. Oh, maybe they are inside. My son's friend just left, so they're just weirdos. So this is number three. Again, ostrich, peacock, and rooster feathers with a quartz crystal. And all, like I said, all of these are on my website, so please check it out, spiritwithintahoe.com. Thank you, Glitch. This one's number 4. I almost gave this one up to Fairy, but I like the one I made her better. So, but I do really like this one too. This is all peacock and ostrich feathers. I'll take the sticker off so you guys can get a better look at it. I made most of these during one of Glitch's lives that I was watching. So where he was daring everybody to come on live. So my fingers were pretty sticky that day. This is peacock and rooster feathers. And this is number 5 here. And that's all I have made so far. So, yes, thank you for posting my link to my website, Glitch. So how's everybody doing? Oh, how fun. They will have Glitch energy too. Hello, yes, they will. 55. Ooh, 5 watching and 5 likes. Synchronicities. Yay. Ooh, 6 in the chat now. Cool. Thank you for coming. 10, 16, 77. Ooh. That's a synchronicity right there for sure. Today was a great day. Yes, it was a wonderful day. I kind of didn't have a whole lot of time to prepare today before I came on live. Um, anyhow, Blanky Cozy is Ronan, my production manager. He hates me for saying that, but he's my helper. Anyhow, I did a wonderful dog blessing today. I got to bless people and their dogs at a retreat or a dog retreat up here in Tahoe. They help people train their dogs for all kinds of stuff for people with special needs and like police dogs and firefighting dogs. And it's called Wild Blue Dogs Rescue. It's out of Seal Beach, California. They do wonderful work. They were the only dog camp that got to still do their thing this year, even though their profits were, or their donations were 75% less than they have been in previous years. And all the people that come out there are just wonderful people. And they've only been training the dogs for a week. And even some of the puppies that are only like 5 and 6 months old are just so well behaved. I couldn't believe it. It was awesome. Like they have agility courses out there, and the 4-H club in South Lake Tahoe or State Line, Nevada, they are nice enough to donate their facilities to those people for their training weeks. They will have Glitch Energy too. Okay. Today was a great day. Hi, Glitch. You're welcome, Rev. Today was interesting, but still rolling. Nice. Rock and roll. Wow, that sounds wonderful. Thank you. Yes, it was wonderful. I kind of did it last minute. The lady called my mentor yesterday, and she wasn't able to do it because she was busy today with other stuff. So she passed it along to me, and it was beautiful. And I think they'll probably have me come and do it again next year. I know the lady who runs the camp. I will be doing a house blessing for her, which is awesome. I love doing house blessings. If anyone has any questions or anything, feel free to ask. So, otherwise, I don't really have much more to say. Sorry, my old son called. No worries, Marty. Thank you for coming. I understand. So last night after me and Barry got off at Instagram, my son, he went and pulled his dresser open too fast, and he got a boo-boo like right here on his third eye. So he says he opened his third eye. Yay. In kind of a funny way, but I didn't realize he says he opened it. I thought it was opened already. Have you ever had any spirit sightings? When I was little, I used to see them, but then I told the universe I wasn't ready to see them. I definitely feel them. And the last, I want to say, couple of years, I've seen some out of the corners of my eyes, more like a shadow, but it is what it is. Next year, I do plan on going to Thurman Mansion in Virginia City, which is supposedly really haunted, and doing a vow renewal for the first couple that I married, which this will be exciting, fun, and adventurous. So, oh, so cute. Thanks. Have you, well, let's see. Okay, yeah. I just, like, when I was younger, I closed that part off, but now I'm opening it back up again just because when I was about 12, we lived on an acre of property that used to be a farm. And Marty, yes, you have two young men, 21 and 25. Well, I have a young man at 16 and a preteen. He doesn't want to be known. No, he just told me. Yes, that'll be a fun trip. But anyhow, the acre of property that we lived on, there was some really bad energies there. And I had seen them and I was like, nope, let's turn this off. I don't want to see these anymore. But after I saw and felt those, I chose to go live at Grandma's house permanently because it was nice there. Oh, Morgan, you have a nephew named Ronan. All these names are sinks. Yes, that is for sure. So he's mad because I keep telling his name. So I've got to stop telling his name. So he's Cozy or Blanky Cozy. But yeah, that was an interesting place to be. But I can't wait to go to Thurman Mansion Place. So spooky fun is fun. We are coming up on Halloween. I am so bummed that trick-or-treating is canceled, but I get it. They have to cancel it for safety issues, but we will have our own little Halloween feast and carve pumpkins and have fun with that. Halloween is when the veil is at its thinnest, and that is why they celebrate. I wish Chakra Bunny was here because she could say it for me. I think it's Los Muertos, which is the Day of the Dead. And it's celebrating the life of the ancestors. And they kind of made a really cute movie out of it. I forget the name of the movie, but it's a kid's movie about the whole Day of the Dead celebration. But there's all kinds of traditions all over the world that celebrate that in different ways of Halloween. Mom, shh. Morgan. Oh, it's fine. You didn't know. Oh, yeah, I know now. He's mad at me, but he'll get over it someday. But basically the Irish tradition is there was, oh, he's super bad. I'm sure you guys all see that. The Irish tradition is there was a man who would his name was Jack, and he talked to the wrong person or whatever, and then he got banished from his village, and then he turned a turnip into a lantern, and he used that to light his way on the night of Samhain, because a dark spirit came upon him and had him do some questionable things. So that's where the term jack-o'-lantern comes from, is actually a turnip that was turned into a lantern. Anyhow, what I'll have to do is I've got to get going pretty soon here, and get something to eat and all of that. I want to thank you all for coming, and have a good evening. And I guess maybe it's going to be a toss-up between the Shungite and maybe more Halloween stories, because I do have lots of tales for Samhain. Maybe I'll start that the first Saturday of October. So thank you, and have a blessed evening, and good night.